new poll out, and we've got someone who's close to leading in this poll, and this is fascinating. It is a Bloomberg News poll, and look at this. Ron Paul at 19%. He's actually second to Herman Cain, who's barely hanging on at 20%. They're still the leader, but the numbers are slipping for him. Romney's at 18%. Gingrich is at 17%. So you see Gingrich rising in all the polls. But the guy who just gets no press whatsoever is Ron Paul, who's doing 2 points better than Gingrich is in Iowa. And Gingrich is now getting all the press. The mainstream media is amazing. They can't stand Ron Paul. Oh, other conservatives, yeah, I mean, look, people have fun and they'll talk about stories, etc., but they just don't want to touch Ron Paul. They don't want to come anywhere near him. Look, here's another indication how well Ron Paul is doing. In just the latest straw polls that have been done in different states, Ron Paul has won the California straw poll, the Ohio straw poll, and the Illinois straw poll, okay, winning all of these. So he is clearly surging ahead, okay? And now, here is a great quote from a Republican insider. Bradley Blakeman, he's a strategist and a former Bush staffer, says, quote, "If I were Romney and Perry, I would be thinking of a way to get Ron Paul off the stage because he's a distraction." It's not that he's a distraction. It's that they're like, get him off the stage because this guy might win and he's dangerous. He's dangerous because he's not going to play ball. Now, there's a lot that I disagree with Ron Paul, and I think he would give the rich enormous tax cuts, okay? But there are things that first of all, he's ideologically consistent. You got to give him that, right? Agree or disagree. Second of all, there are things that he's great on, where he says, what the hell are we doing in all these foreign wars and this incredibly bloated, inefficient, wasteful defense spending? In fact, when he said that in the foreign policy debate on CBS, he won that survey of the viewers of that debate, even though in that debate, he only had 89 seconds of airtime. 89 seconds. So whether it's the mainstream press like CBS, like, Ron Paul, he's number 2 in Iowa, ignore him, don't ask him any questions. Whether it's the Republican establishment who's like, don't go to Ron Paul, he's going to cut defense spending. We get all of our money from defense contractors. Shut up. Fed, you want to audit the Fed? Are you crazy? We get the rest of our money from the bankers. This guy is totally dangerous. Both sides, and the conservative media too, they hate him because he's not going to play ball. So no matter how well Ron Paul does, this is one of the few shows that'll actually tell you. So, but he is rising, and whether they like it or they don't, here comes Dr. Paul.